now heat number 1 of the women's 800 freestyle. In the water in lane 1 from Swimming Canada, Mackenzie Paddington. Lane 2, Crystal Kobrich of Chile. Emma Wyand of the Sarasota Sharks, she's in 3. Erica Sullivan, Sandpipers of Nevada in 4. Mariah Denigan, Lakeside Swim Team in 5. Kaersten Meitz, Boilermakers Aquatics in lane 6. Vivian Chungblood of Grimia Nautica Unayo in 7. And Katie Grimes of the Sandpipers of Nevada in lane 8. .200 meters down, lane number 4, your current leader, Erica Sullivan, Sandpipers of Nevada, second place right now. Just under 2.5 seconds back, that's Mariah Denigan of Lakeside Swim Team, who's in 5. Denigan with about a 4/10 of a second lead over Katie Grimes, who's in lane 8. The 14-year-old from Sandpipers of Nevada making it into this top-seeded 800 timed final. A little bit of details of how tonight will work. Like I mentioned, 11 heats total. We're alternating women's and men's, starting with our fastest seeded top 8 on the women's side, and then the top 8 on the men's side, and then we'll alternate all the way through. We have 5 heats of women's 800 free and 6 heats of the men's 800 free. And you put those together, that equals 11, and that's how much 800 swimming we've got ahead of us. Check back in at the 400-meter mark. Erica Sullivan still in the lead. Her gap, though, only 2 seconds, and that's Kaersten Meitz. Boilermaker Aquatics, the 24-year-old in lane number 6. Taking over the second spot, Mariah Denigan, who was in second at the 200, is in third place. In fact, the 300 mark was also sitting in third place. She's just over 3 seconds behind Sullivan. Sullivan's seed time, 8:26.13. That's what got her the top seed in lane number 4. Meitz with that 8:31.25, your 4th seed coming into this afternoon. .300 meters remaining, still a lot of the same in the lead, but the gap is shrinking as Kaersten Meitz splits a 31.8. Sullivan also at 31.8, but it's the last 50 that made the difference. 32.0 for Meitz, 32.4 for Sullivan. And Sullivan's lead now down to 1.7 seconds. .200 meters remaining. Sullivan trying to hang on to this lead. Meitz now 2 seconds behind, so Sullivan building up a little bit of a gap. A lot could change in the last 200 meters, and we got a lot that needs to change in this heat for third place. Denigan currently in third. Emma Wyant in lane number 3. She's sitting in 4th place. And 5th place belongs to Crystal Kobrish of Chile, who's in lane number 2. The 3 of them currently duking it out for third place in the heat. Nothing definitive as we go. We have to have all of the races complete before we can have an overall standings. So the best we'll be able to give you as we go through the evening is the seed in that heat and versus heats swum before it. But once all 5 of the women's heats and all 6 of the men's heats are completed, we'll let you know what the final standings are. And we're at the final 100 meters here in heat number 1 of the women's 800 freestyle. Meitz still chasing Sullivan, who's got a 2.3 second lead now. Still a really great battle for third place right now. Only a second separating Denigan, Wyant, and Kobrish in lanes 5, 3, and 2, respectively. But the lead is all Erica Sullivan. Final 15 meters. Sullivan looks like she's going to hang on for the lead and the heat win. And indeed she will, touching it at 8:29.75, 8:31.85 for Kaersten Meitz. That wraps up our first heat of the women's 800 freestyle. On deck, heat 1 of the men's 800 free.